Hello again, Ian Stokey with Mastermind Games. Back again with Malifaux, this time Baby Kade. 09, where is it? 09047, fair skin. So, another woe, again, tied to Pandora. Baby Kade is the woe of innocence corrupted. And yeah, if you have a fear of evil babies or creepy babies, avert your eyes. So yeah, there's not a whole lot about it. Outside of his entry in the book, it was only mentioned once in the fiction. And that was in the first book when Pandora and he were testing Victoria, pre-doppelganger pet, to see if her magic sword was the real deal. Okay. Alright, I need just a nice solid base coat on the body. The only clothing he's wearing is a diaper. So, okay. Let that dry and move on a bit. Okay. Next, Woodstain Brown. No, Shield Brown 09161. Yeah, my camera does not like focusing on these tiny models. So yes, Baby Kade has a teddy bear here that is pinned to the ground like some kind of horrible forensic experiment. He also has an affinity for the teddies in the game that are basically monster teddy bears, and 09062 leather white. And the diaper. Okay. Try to get the front there as much as I can. Alright. Just two more base coats and I can start shading. Okay, finally I get it to focus. The last base coats. Tarnished Steel 09206. Because not only is this normal mundane teddy bear literally nailed to the ground, but the kid's got a knife. Yeah. And according to the fluff, the fiction in the second edition entry for Baby Kade, he's really skilled with a knife. And now uniform gray. This is an Army Painter Warpaints color. I'm going to have to be very cautious because the majority of them, well, just because of all the surface area that is touching the ground. It's just dawned on me that Baby Kade looks a bit like a deranged version of Tommy Pickles from Rugrats. That old Nickelodeon cartoon. It's a nice solid coat, so once that dries, I can start shading. Okay, time to shade. Blackened Steel 09205. Thinning the paint out with about usually 1 part paint to 1 part water. Dropping things already. So the big knife for the little baby, or rather little little monster disguising itself as a little baby. Brush throwing away. And linen white 09061. Just going on his diaper. Okay. Absorb that spillage as best I can with the tip of the brush. And I'm going to have to let that dry before I move on. Okay, next, Ghost White 09063. And giving the same unnatural skin tone as on Pandora and Candy. And he does have a little bit of hair. I'll take care of that as a highlight. Yeah, I better sleep well enough and let it go at that. Okay, getting there. And the focusing's a little better in this clip, but Woodstain Brown 09160. I think the size of the model has something to do with it, so if I'm having this much trouble... I think I've already made that joke about the zombie chihuahua, but... oh boy. This is just going on the teddy bear. Which, this brutality towards a toy reminds me of something I've been thinking about. A lot of violent people who go on to be abusive towards humans usually start on animals, but I'm wondering how many of those people start on their toys before they move on to living creatures. Food for thought. Okay, that's just the base now once that dries. Okay, last shade. Oh, I'm dropping frames already. That's going to be Stormy Gray 09088. Being careful around any parts of the model that touch the basing, especially the hands and the teddy. Alright, once that's dry, I can highlight in detail. And now, time to highlight in detail. So, Pure Black 09037. And giving Baby Kade those dead black eyes. For the official, he's got just featureless gray eyes, so dead black is not too far off. And Teddy's eyes and nose. And then to highlight, fair highlight 09048. Well, that just decided to roll all over the place. Very simple color scheme, so using a completely dry brush that is also ragged and feathered if I can get a grip on the one I want. No water, straight paint, rubbing most of it out on a towel, paper towel here. And just lightly dusting the area to be affected. That might have been a bit too wet. Oh, well, the problem is some of the gray's still dry. So I'm going to have to, or still wet, excuse me, so I'm going to have to hold off on this a bit and come back. Well, let's, maybe I can roll with it, but maybe I can roll with it after all. We'll try Driftwood Brown 09162. Looking from the lowest area to the highest. Side of highlighting the Teddy. Gonna go over his head a bit to nick some of the hair. It's just barely visible on the top of his head. So his hair is just starting to appear, at least that's what he's going for. And Ghost White 09063, because Kade, after all, is not actually human. He is a Neverborn creature, a woe, spirit of misfortune personified, taking the form of a human baby. A psychotic, stabby murder baby that loves nothing more than turning would-be adoptive parents on each other and reveling in their horror when they find out what's really going on as he turns them on each other. True Silver 09207. Using a smaller brush for the nails. Yeah, how freaked out would you be to go into a house, find all the adults dead, and just one baby with a knife being the only thing you could see? Misty Gray 09090. I'm trying to avoid pretty much everything. And last thing I did is to switch to a flathead and take some more pure black. 09037. Make sure I'm not dropping hundreds of frames a second, which apparently I am doing. Alright, this frame rate thing is really annoying me, but pure black 09037, taking a flathead brush, which is best for relatively flat and large spaces. Round brushes are what I normally use for just about everything. Just carefully filling in the perimeter of the base. Gives it a nice polished look. Trying not to hit the basing I've just finished highlighting, and I'm having only moderate success this time. we go, Baby Kade. Okay, if it'll focus. Something else slightly less horrifying next time. Slightly. But until then, I am Ian Stuckey with Mastermind Games, signing out.